So right now I have a base ride to do, scheduled for an hour and 27 minutes or so. Even though it's such a nice day today and I really want to go outside, the session today is supposed to be like a recovery ride, and my heart rate is only supposed to be about 106 beats per minute, so it's very, very light. Like, even though we live in a flat area, it's very hard to control your heart rate while outside, because obviously if there's like wind or, you know, having to stop, or, you know, there's a hill, it falls flat or whatever it might be, I figured it's so much more easier. I might as well just do it on the indoor trainer, which sucks. We are 12 weeks away from race day. It might be good to start getting some time in aero position, and so I'm going to quickly install some aero bars. Start to incorporate, you know, some just time into that position so I can get used to it, so that on race day I'm not forcing myself into an uncomfortable position. If I do need to make some adjustments with my saddle, at least it's better to do that now, spending like 20 minutes in aero position and then slowly increase that with every ride I do. So hopefully by the time race day comes, I can spend at least majority of the race in aero position. Save those precious watts. So long. It's like 8:30 p.m. so late. So I had to move my seat up in order to get in a better position for the aero bars. However, they're still quite far away from me, so I might have to move my seat forward a little bit, adjust these aero bars. Yeah, right now it's feeling a little bit awkward. I might end up having to get a full bike fit, because it's been a while since I've done that, and yeah, I was kind of feeling a bit weird. Also, when we went for our ride on Saturday with Em, she was telling me that she noticed my legs were kind of sticking out, probably another indicator that my seat was too low. But I also noticed that when I tucked my legs in, that on the pedal, my PCO actually was more aligned. Yeah, if you remember from my video last week, I was showing you that I was pushing my power away from the center line of the pedal, but more to the right. I think it was like plus 10 on either side. But when I focused on keeping my legs in and closer to the frame, I noticed that I was closer to 0 and like plus 1 or 2. And so yeah, I definitely think putting the seat post up higher was good. I was able to feel my hamstrings too, which is a good thing. I'm surprised I don't have an injury from biking with my legs pointing out this whole time. Even though my positioning was a bit off, I was still able to spend majority of this bike ride in aero position, so that's great. Today we're doing a 54-minute run. Base run, and it's so sunny. Let's go. Base run complete. Finished to 10.3 kilometers. Average pace 5:14. Yeah, it's pretty chill, super easy. It's so hot. It's like, it says 14 degrees, but there's no real wind, so it's like, it feels like 18. My shoulders are so sore. Yesterday I did a strength session with some upper body movements, and then did a swim session that was like an endurance builder, so increasing speed. It was like 300 meters at a moderate pace, rest 20 seconds, 250 easy pace, rest 20 seconds, 200 moderate pace, 20 seconds, and so on until 100 meters. And then we did that twice, and so my arms were definitely feeling it by the end of it. But my strength in my swimming has increased quite a bit actually. So liking that. And so yeah, today was just this base run, and then tomorrow we have a bike session to do. I'm gonna go get this mop chopped today. Now that's getting sunny, I can't bear the long hair, so good riddance. Hello, got a little hair chop. Feeling a little bit aerodynamic. Just need some race stripes next, and then we're race ready. Today we are doing another sprint session, which is like exactly the same as the last one we did, which was like 2 sets of 16 times at 10 seconds at a 450 watt. Oh, I really don't want to do it again because it hurt the last time and I know it's going to hurt again. It's what we have to do in order to get stronger at the bike, I guess. Good morning. We have a pretty full-on day today. Starting off, we are doing a threshold run, similar to the last few weeks, where we were doing like 15 minutes at a 4:15 kilometer pace, whereas today we're bumping that up to 20 minutes at a 4:15 kilometer pace. That's what we got to do this morning for work. And then I also have a swim to do. However, Em has gone to work today, so she has a car, but like none of the pools are close to me. That's the problem. Thinking I'm going to bike to an outdoor pool that has opened for the season, but that pool is only open from 11:30 to 2 p.m., which is annoying. So I have to try and pair it correctly with work and everything. So that may not end up happening. And then at least, yeah, then I'll just have to go to the usual pool that we go to. But like that would be painful to bike to, so I really don't want to have to do that. But maybe I can just rent a car or something. Anyway, for now, let's not worry about that. Let's focus on the task at hand, which is this threshold run. So let's go. So the first 5 minutes of this run, I was feeling my breakfast, and even though I ate an hour prior to starting, it still was not feeling good. And there were so many flies and midges that were just in my eyes and in my mouth. About 10 minutes into the interval, maybe it was the fact that I had warmed up or the energy from swallowing too many midges. I was living the dream and I was feeling really good. Cool down. And we banged out a really successful threshold run. I ended up hitting the targets pretty well. My overall pace for the whole target, 4:09. I'm pretty stoked with that. So now I gotta shower, get ready for work, and then hopefully we can make it to the pool later. Because I have a meeting right up until 11:30. So if I plan and pack everything right before the meeting, so that I can just get up and go. I'm just gonna end up subtly doing a triathlon today. Although, backwards. Yeah, run, bike, swim. Some people decided not to show up, so the meeting ended up getting rescheduled. So perfect, more time to get there, less stress to do the swim before the pool closes. Made it. Swim done. Now time to go home Thankfully, the way back is all downhill. So it's a lot easier, well, hopefully. Been home about an hour or so, and actually, it was a good sesh today, although it was very hard. It actually ended up being a good session. It's funny because it actually probably took me faster to bike to the pool than driving. I love the outdoor pool. I'm so happy that it's finally open now. It is a 50-meter pool, so that's also a plus, but the water is like a natural, there's less chlorine, so it feels less gross. Because it's the first week of opening, there was lots of lanes and they were extra wide, so it was great. It was 500 meters moderate pace, and then it was 400 meters with the paddles, 300 meters moderate pace, 200 meters with the paddles, 100 meters hard pace, actually very hard pace. My shoulders were screaming, like that 400 meters was so hard. I was struggling for sure. When I came to the very hard, I ended up like getting a cramp in my leg halfway through, I think around 75 meters. I had to pull over to the side of the pool, rest my cramp, and wait for it to go before I could continue. So embarrassing. I was not expecting today to be doing basically a triathlon, just reversed. I'm basically on call 24/7. I'm able to be a little bit more flexible with work, and so because I didn't have meetings, I was able to pop out for a little bit, and now I can just go back to work and finish what I was doing. Yeah, I'm exhausted now. I just feasted myself on all the food. Now I need to go shower and chill for the day. Thank God.